Special shout out to our sponsors, Travis Younger and Caliber Home Loans, and Anytime Fitness of Lebanon, Oregon. For more information on Anytime Fitness in Lebanon, call 541-451-2111. And for more information on Travis Younger and Caliber Home Loans, go to travis.younger@caliberhomeloans.com. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We are ready to go. Russ Reels Live here with you guys at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I tell you that because my guests are all over the place. We have crazy time zones today. We try to get everybody in the middle of the night or at midnight so that they're so goofy that they're already funny. They're already going to laugh, and it's going to be even better. And I am so excited about this show. You know, from the time I was a kid, my mama, who I just love so much, was the best mama and still is the best mama. She used to tell me laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is the best medicine. You got to have joy in life. You got to enjoy things. And I love to laugh. I love to smile. I love life. And you know, what I really enjoy is being able to do these type of things where I can bring on incredibly great friends who love to share their passion, their joy, that what they're all about, their purpose in life. And the people that I have on today, if you have not looked at the lineup, incredible, amazing. I am so blessed. Well, really, I have to pinch myself sometimes and think, why do these people want to hang out with me? But I do know why, because they're my friend and because they are such great people from the heart. You know, I really love to connect with like-minded people. I'm a firm believer that we are the average of the five people closest to us, and my five keeps getting bigger. I keep getting more fives, people that are amazing around me to make me a better person. Let me tell you today, you want to have joy in life, you want to be a better person, you want to live a better life, surround yourself with amazing people that lift you up and make you that way. And so I am so excited. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, but to tell you, I'm Russ Hedge. I love this show. It is now every Thursday. Russ Reels Live is every Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time every week. So I'm super excited about that. Don't forget, I also have Marketing with Russ on Mondays and Thursdays, and the Experience Live with Russ and Scott on Wednesdays. So tune in to those shows, but don't forget, Russ Reels Live is always a topic-driven, panel-driven show with amazing people like the guests that I have on today. So I'm going to start bringing them in here in just 1 second. The very last thing that I want to tell you about is to just be thankful in life and love the people around you. I love people, and I want to connect with as many people as I can. I have a goal this year to connect with at least 1,000 new people. Now, I know that seems like a daunting number to some, but it's really only about 3 people a day. My goodness, some of the people on here, Michael Ray is connecting to about 50 a day, I think. So I can at least do 3 a day. So it's so important to love, connect, and build community around you, right? We all help each other. We rise together by helping, inspiring, encouraging each other. Because you know my why or my purpose. If you've heard me before, you've heard me say that my why or purpose in life is to encourage and inspire you to live a purpose-driven life of significance. And what does that mean? I want you to be a world changer. I want you to be a difference maker. I want you to do the amazing things God has created you to do. So let's get out there and do it. We can do it. Today, the guests I have on are going to encourage you. It's going to be amazing. And before I start bringing them in, one guest that could not be here live, but we could not do this show without him, is my good friend Pete Can, the Laughter Man.
Hey Russ and crew, I'm really sorry I can't be with you right now in person. Well, I'm sort of in person because I'm recording this as a little message to you. But I've been asked very nicely to just do a little laughter exercise for you, just to lighten the mood, lighten the mind. So we'll go to my probably my favourite laughing exercise, if I'm honest, which is quite easy to do, and you can do any time of the day. And it's called a giggle phone. Now, we've all got a mobile phone. Now, I can't show you my mobile phone because I'm recording this on my phone right now. But for this exercise, this is what your phone looks like. Now, you can put your cell phone, mobile phone, to your ear at any point in the day and just start laughing like it's the funniest thing you've heard all day. There's no one on the other side of the phone, but nobody needs to know this. So if you ever need a little lift, pick up your phone, get it to your ear, and... And there you go, just that little, 20 seconds to just lifted up my mind. So that's the power of laughter. That's why we need more laughter in our lives. And if you want to find out more, come and find #TheLaughterMan and come and say hello. And thanks a lot for having me. Have a wonderful rest of the show, and I will hopefully laugh with you very soon.
I love that. I love Pete. Such a great guy. In fact, one of his laughter exercises I use almost every time I speak. It just makes people feel good. It gets us started. And making people feel good is what my first guest, Brian Schulman and Debra Barrows, are all about. Here they come. Whoop, whoop. You guys are too good. Too good. I can't hear you laughing, but I can see you laughing. There you go.
Let's try it again.
There you go.
We're professional.
You guys are
Hey.
so good. Has anybody ever told the two of you, I love your blue eyes?
Thank you. I have a little trouble focusing, but yeah, it's all right.
It is so great to have you guys here with me today. I early on in my business and in the pandemic, you two brought so much joy to my life and were so welcoming to me into this wonderful community. And I just want to thank you both. And I could not have a laughter show without the two doing Shout Out Saturday and What's Good Wednesday and spreading so much joy to everybody. Thanks for being here.
We're so glad to be with you, buddy.
Thank you for inviting us. It's wonderful to be here. And laughter is an important thing. So to be here sharing that with others is both a privilege and an honor, and probably going to need some tissues because I'll end up crying from laughing.
I have my tissues right here. But we're going to start off for the one person in this world that doesn't know who you guys are. Tell everybody who you are and what you're up to.
All right. Well, Nancy Debra is known as the Queen of Engagement, named one of the top 50 most impactful people of LinkedIn of 2021. She's a keynote speaker, a coach who helps others understand the value and power of personal content and social media. And through her program, The Chick with the Tool Belt, she helps others meet their highest personal potential in building robust revenue streams. She partners with clients on showing up and finding their voice and fully engaging their community across platforms and media guiding. She's got 20 plus years of experience as an entrepreneur, working as a speech language pathologist, focusing on areas of social cognition. She's passionate about her work. Look at her. She's passionate about her work.
I'm just trying to figure out who this is.
Yeah, which helps individuals connect meaningfully with others and build community and strengthening communication skills and interpersonal relationships. And she's live every Wednesday and Saturday with me for the global awarding shows What's Good Wednesday and Shout Out Saturday.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Impressive,
wow, that made me tired.
I know. I'm gonna take a nap.
Take a nap now. That was
all right. I'm
that
gonna
was
get
a
now.
lot to get out there. Thank you. And as you can tell, I like to keep things pretty serious and professional.
Very serious.
Very serious. Nancy Barrows show.
Very serious.
Well, Brian Schulman is a globally recognized live streaming and video marketing expert and mentor and founder and CEO of Your Voice Your Vibe. Amongst his many awards and accolades, Brian is known as the godfather and pioneer of LinkedIn video and has been recognized as a LinkedIn top voice a three-time top 50 most impactful people of LinkedIn out of almost 1 billion people, and also a LinkedIn Global Leader of the Year. For 2 consecutive years, his insights and global award-winning live shows have been featured on NASDAQ, Forbes, Thrive Global, Yahoo Finance, Roku TV, The CW, multiple #1 best-selling books syndicated on a smart TV network, and hundreds of shows and podcasts reaching millions worldwide. Brian has a heart-centered mindset and is a 6-time best-selling author and an international keynote speaker. Beyond all the achievements and accolades, he is most proud of his 2 children, the connections and relationships he's made, and the global community he has brought together along the way.
Amazing. Now I'm doubly tired. But to keep the ball rolling, because we want to get this party started. I have my good friend and a guy who brings so much joy and laughter, but he now actually went off camera. So we're going to jump to another man who's amazing and laughing. Is Mr. Rob Howze is in the house. Come on, Rob.
Hey, what's up, Robbie? What's up, everybody? Whoa, look at
Let's
that
go.
background.
Vegas,
What the heck?
baby.
Come on,
I mean,
come on.
party the right way, right?
There you go.
There you go.
So Rob, bring it. Let us know. Sing us who you are and what you're all about. Come on.
Yes.
Well, I want everyone to know that you can lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. Yeah, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. That's what I want to do. You know, I've been around the block like a few times, and then again. And so, you know, my whole life has been dedicated. I get real pumped and excited about like helping people. It's just weird. It's selfish because I get like real pumped up when I see people win. I'm like, oh, like I feel better than they do. It's weird. Whether they're losing weight, going to college, beating an addiction, or better in their marriage. When someone wins, I'm like, oh, yeah, baby. Give me more of that. And so I found out how to do that in business too. And so in business, I found out that if I can help people get rid of all their repetitive, redundant work, like all the head down work, so they can focus on the creative, critical thinking, I could change the game. So we did that. So now we're helping people out of business, in business, automate the redundant processes. Don't do none of the robotic work ever again. We have digital employees that can help us. So I'm that guy. Help your mind, body, soul, and your business.
Sign me up. Where'd I go?
Wait, and you've got the greatest smile, and you can bring it. You can bring in the music. We're gonna have to do some rapping here in a sec, but first we're gonna keep the ball rolling with Nupi Arora, the glitter practitioner. Come on down.
Yeah!
Just dragging our family out.
Making the neighborhood, are ya?
Yeah, it's midnight and the kids are asleep.
Oh.
And I'm like, I just realized I'm like screeching my laughing and shaking the bells. I want the screen thing. Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Nupi, Dr. Nupi. I was doing that thing behind in the thingy in the other room, and I was myself laughing. I didn't realize what I was going to say. I was like, it's so good. So hi, oh my gosh, Brian and Nancy, I love the way you introduced each other. I'm like, wow, that's good. That's really good.
Really serious though. Like,
No,
I mean, it's
really
sort of like,
no, we need to not so serious.
That's
No.
The eyes were making me go dizzy because I kept looking at the both of you doing this. Okay, right. Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Nupi Arora. I am the glitter practitioner, and I am a real life doctor. And I'm absolutely passionate about holistic health and showing and sharing with as many people as possible. This is what lights me up the most, actually. And it's showing people how to reconnect, realign, and restore their whole self in terms of their health needs and really radiate that unique essence of who they truly are. And that is magic. And when you see that transformation happening, oh, that's where the glitter starts coming in. And it's like, poo!
Yes,
So
poo. And you kind of do that.
I'm in the UK.
You do that rap thing too. Come on, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Come on.
What do you want to do? Okay.
I don't know. Whatever you do.
Okay, now that's a bit on the spot. I'll sing something.
Okay, there you go. I threw you off.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Boom!
Come on, there you go. That's it. And to keep it going.
Okay.
Mic drop for Mr. Usama.
Hey, drop Rob Howze.
What
Go,
up?
Usama.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Pumped up. I can't even speak up that loud because it's 2 a.m. and I'm just shifted to a new apartment just today. So there's
2 a.m. Whoa.
Like, welcome to the neighborhood, huh?
That is impressive.
I'm just doing
Well,
good stuff.
I'm telling you, if you're around Usama late at night or anytime and he starts giggling and laughing, you cannot help but start crying. You're laughing so hard. So, Usama, before you start laughing that hard, tell us all about you.
First of all, thank you so much, Jimmy, for the invitation. Alongside to be with all of these legends, actually incredible. I'm so pumped up now. I think I'll be laughing for the next 30 decades. So because since I'm younger than all of them, or older than all of them. So sorry. I mean, I need to be a lot older, and I need to be as good looking as all of you guys are. So some of you actually might know me as the Energizer Bunny for some time. Where Energizer, where I was a bit overweight, but then managed to lose around 12 kilos plus, and still losing along the way and still maintaining. And at the same time, recently as well, I collaborated with Brian Schulman and Nancy Burrows on Upkey. Do check out the course as well, where we help out actually and personal branding, as well as helping in burnout and everything. And recently as well, I do help out people on Twitter in engagement, messagings, and everything for those that who relatively don't have the time, for entrepreneurs and everything. This is where I roll in and express my whole heart out so that they can transfer their heart and confidence towards the better occasion. So that's about it, and let's rock and roll.
Let's do it. Come on. And while we keep it going, next up is Miss Ingor van Rooi. Bring it on down. Come on. Woo!
Oh my gosh.
How you doing, Ingor?
Hello, everyone. I'm well, thank you. How about you, Russ?
I am fabulous. I'm fabulous. So tell us, who are you? Oh, wait. Start by telling us how much you love video. Tell us how much you love video first. Let's start with that.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Russ, for having me. My name is Ingor van Rooi, and I am known as a networking ninja. I'm hired by entrepreneurs to help them develop a LinkedIn strategy so they can stand out and connect with their ideal community. I am an international keynote speaker as well as an author. And I just love people. So that's why I'm here. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, we love having you. Our last guest, when he gets back, we'll bring him in. But Michael Ray is having connection problems, so he's coming and going from every time I get ready to bring him in, he's gone. So, all right, listen, here we go. We're going to start off with the crazy pair, which is Brian Schultz, Brian and Nancy. And listen, you two, you bring joy, you bring laughter. And I truly believe what my mama always told me, that laughter is the best medicine. But why do you feel that laughter and joy is so important, even when it comes to business and all that you're doing?
I think the reality is that we're all living life and we know how hard it can be. And we are, while we're growing up, told that we're supposed to become adults and be serious, right? And start, right. Nupi's got it. No. Like that would be horrible.
No.
And so as we're out there living life, the important part is like, yes, there's a lot that can bring us down. But if we don't start to really give ourselves permission and dedicate time to having fun and laughing and choose joy, every day, it's very easy to go down that dark, slippery slope. For me, yes, personal and business, there's no separation. Personal and business, here, you want it back? Personal and business, hashtag radiating real. You've got to show what life really is. And life is laughter and life is tears. But we have the gift of giving laughter and joy to one another. And it is so powerful and so transformative that's why we do what we do. Making people feel seen, heard, and valued, number one on the list. And once they see that in themselves and we have helped them see that, well, hey, we're going to get you laughing, because the next best thing, right, is joy and feeling that truly and experiencing that. And it's not only a feeling you get internally, it's the connection with the people with whom you share that moment. It's incredibly powerful.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Brian, what do you want to, you just going to say what she said?
I'm saying what she said. Look, laughter is a personal. I mean, it's affected all of us in different ways, right? And there's a reason why it's so meaningful to all of us. And I will tell you that growing up with Tourette's myself and being the weird kid that everyone laughed at, you know, comedy and laughter, imagination.
The weird one.
I'm the weird one, yeah. And give me that back. It was a great way for me to connect and flip the script on the way I felt I was looked at and be the cause of laughter. And so, you know, it's an immensely powerful healer and a connector, and we need it, and it can change our lives and it can turn our days around in an instant. And it's just, you know, when we're laughing, we're radiating together, and it's, you know, you talk about these like lenses, these things right here. I mean, you know, taking it back. I want it back.
That one that has both of us.
Well, both of us.
Hey, Mom!
Stop touching me. I remember when we found SnapCam lenses and, you know, started using them on the shows, and it brought out the 5-year-old in me. And it made me laugh. The others laugh, and we laugh together, and laughing together, you know, I always say incredible things happen when we come together, and laughter is just, it's a gift, and it really is the gift that keeps on giving and the medicine that we all need in the world.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't agree with you more, because not only is it the gift that keeps on giving, but it does transform our lives from that kind of attitude where people are actually laughing or making fun of others and then laughing with people. You have such a good side to that. Nupi, you have this killer laugh. Come on, bring it down. Laugh for us.
It's like, perform. Come on, do your thing.
Yes, for grandma.
Oh my goodness. Perform now. Do your thing.
Go.
It's
so funny.
Oh, goodness me. What was I saying again?
Right.
What was I supposed to say?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
What does laughter mean to me? Yes. I know what I'm going to say. It is what Nancy was saying. It's that joy, that fizz. It's your natural state, and it's contagious, for heaven's sake. And that's the beauty of this. You know, when you see people light up, not just from feeling better, but they're happy within themselves. You can see it in the eyes. In fact, look, you can see it in mine. I'm like sparkling. And it's just this gorgeous feeling, and you feel that fizzy energy. I mean, who doesn't want that? Seriously.
And
just
it's one of your F-bombs.
back to that. Yeah, totally. It's fun. So, yeah.
Well, you know what? I love that. And from the time that I met you, Usama, man, I tell you, I used to love watching you and Ingor and Liz and everybody when sometimes you would get on this giggle path, and I'm telling you, it is, I think that I laugh late at night, but you're like, you're it.
There it is. And here we are.
It is several elements to laughter. I mean, if we get from a spirituality and from a religious perspective, it's a charity. Smiling in the face of others is already a charity. It makes them actually feel pumped up. And that's why actually I came up with my own definition. I mean, laughter is a collective meditation and endless incubation to the hearts and minds of others. And then again, when we go back to one of the other quotes, of course, by Rob Howze, the living legend, believing yourself is the best thing for your health. Believing yourself is the best thing for your wealth. So now all of that comes from belief. Where does it all come about? With laughter. So and even they did an experiment, even in Sweden. There was one individual that had his own tablet on the train. Everyone was so quiet, just looking all down and sad and everything. He started laughing. He had such a contagious laughter that the whole train started laughing. So everyone had a good day. So why not spread it? So sometimes someone will be like saying, it's like, I don't have anything to give. How about a smile? How about a laughter? that actually could amplify their day for the better, or perhaps their night. They could shine bright, aim bright, and that's how basically they'll see bunches of things actually being popped up together. So let's grow together, and yeah. So, yeah.
Let's grow together
Phone drop, building drop, house drop. A house drop, is that what we said earlier?
Yes.
Well, you know
Camera
what?
drop.
Some people have a smile the size of the ocean, and Mr. Rob, who's in the house, is definitely one of those. So, Rob, you know, you just bring joy just by having a conversation with you. You know, I don't want to say I laugh at you, but you make me smile. So,
As long as you're
and that
laughing
makes
with
me
me,
laugh.
laughing with me is cool, you know?
You know, I just really love how in an area of business where it's not always that, it's kind of more serious when you're talking automation and different things, you still bring fun and joy into that.
You have to. I mean, what laughter does, it loosens you up. Laughter loosens you up. It loosens you up because, you know, we're intense people. We're intense, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. You know, you got to connect the dots, you know, X, Y, and Z, you know, cross the T, dot the I, pay the bills, right? But laughing, oh my goodness, it loosens you up. And what happens when you loosen yourself up, it gives you a better perspective.
Right.
Okay? And life comes down to a better perspective. When we're working with companies, businesses, or people, or if I'm just working with somebody, it's really about finding out how to get into that comfortable zone, making them laugh. Because when they laugh, they become more open and creative. Creativity is the mother of critical thinking. It works together. When you can critically think, you can make better choices. So just imagine how much better your choices would be if you were in a better state of mind. Well, laughter does that. And so I found it to be therapy for me. I've laughed in some horrific situations. I mean, I'm supposed to be crying, but I'm laughing. Okay. All right, I see what's going on here. I lost everything. Whoa, that's gonna be nice getting back. Okay, all right, what are we gonna do next? I mean, literally, it just helps you to move to the next step. And so, think of laughter. Think about the dose of happiness. DOSE. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Okay?
Nice.
Neurochemical dose of goodness. And guess what that does? It elongates your life expectancy. It boosts your immune system. Gives you a better perspective. Woohoo! Here we go, baby.
Well,
love it.
Yeah, that is so right on. You know, I mean, really, that's why I love what Pete does. Pete Can, the Laughter Man, is doing laughter therapy on a regular basis because we need it. There's a lot of people that cannot do it on their own. They need a little hand up. They need a little help out. And you got to watch Debra, Nancy, Debra, and Brian do their trading the mask back and forth. It really.
How are y'all doing that, by the way? How is this happening?
I want it. I want to do this. It's not fair. I need this.
We will show you all how to do it because it is so much fun. Shout out to SnapCam who does the filters that we use on the show and are using now. They have so many fun ones, and certainly, yes, you download it onto your computer and away you go. And if you have any trouble once you do that, let us know because we love when people can join us in the fun.
Yeah,
I need this. I need it.
I just gotta say, here, let me give it back. I so relate to what Rob is saying. It's 100%. It's 100% true. No matter what we are going through. I mean, look at this global pandemic the last couple of years. You know, I mean, people have lost everything. Lives have been lost. It's you know, and sometimes all we can do is laugh because if we're not laughing, we're crying. And laughter is I mean, they're both extremely powerful ways to release, right? I will choose laughter for sure. And
I think, like Rob said, it makes you lighter.
Yes.
So you can move, right? I feel like that anger and sadness, and that's heavy. that's totally heavy, and it's paralyzing.
Yeah.
It's paralytic, and it's hard to take a single step from that space. So if you can laugh at like, okay, what comes next? This is fantastic. This is, what is it? I can't wait. What is it going to be? An elephant falls on my head? Like, come on. That thing, like
balls in your head.
No.
What did you say?
Oh my goodness. We need to like crowdsource a hearing aid for Brian Schulman.
Yes.
But it's that as you said, it's that lightness that allows us to then move forward and feel like we can.
Yes.
Feel like we can't see. I look like a movie star.
It's so true.
You did that, Nancy. Nancy, you did that
at a rapid pace.
I'm sorry, Rob. What were you saying?
I said you did that. You were going through something earlier this week or last week, and you posted it and you shared it in such an open way. I could tell that you had just received it. I was like, wow. It honestly made me feel good about how I'm looking at my challenges, how transparent you were about what you were going through. I was like, shut the front door. That girl's doing it, man. So, yeah.
And it wasn't easy to post, not because I was worried about the reaction, but just from the place I was in, like physically making myself post. But yeah, it's important to me to show the ugly, snotty, unsexy parts. Like it's so important. And then, it was great today. I changed my profile picture, and it was from a moment this past weekend where I was laughing and light, and I was out of town and away from all my serious, and I was with people I love and who make me feel like $1,000,000, and laughter is a big part of that group. And I didn't shave all weekend. So excuse me.
She's a chia pet. I don't understand what happened.
But that was like, I could see the difference in the pictures, just in what had happened for the nourishment of my soul.
Yeah.
But thank you. And I'm glad, because really I put it out there to make people feel seen, heard, and valued, and to understand what it's like to struggle, right? I am so thankful there are people who do not struggle with depression, but it's hard for them to understand the Herculean effort it takes to get yourself to shower or, whatever those pieces are for each person. And so I thank you so much, because we all know that what we're doing is making a difference. When you are gifted and given the privilege of hearing that you are from someone, that's pretty extraordinary. So thank you, Rob. I appreciate that.
Well, what I think is amazing too is just the sheer joy that a smile or a laugh, how it completely transforms a mood in a moment, even when it is so rough. And I want to show you all a picture, but I'm gonna have to run to the other room to grab it. But Ingor, I want to bring you in, and I want to, one thing I love about you is you're basically more introverted, and you love video though, and but you always have a big smile and so much joy in all of your live streaming. And some of us laugh crazy like Usama and Nupi, and other people just are, just kind of glowing joy, right? And that's what I would say. You just glow that joy. How important is laughter and joy to you in all that you're doing, even in the rough times?
Well, before I tell you that, let's look at the definition of happiness and then joy, right? So happiness is an emotion in which one experiences feelings ranging from contentment and satisfaction to bliss and intense pleasure. Joy is a stronger, less common feeling than happiness. Witnessing or achieving selflessness to the point of personal sacrifice frequently triggers this emotion. So, for me, laughter brings me joy, not happiness. And I'll tell you a little secret. My middle name is Joy.
Oh.
Lucky.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Lucky.
Thank you. So laughter is a very big part of me.
How perfectly suited for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is. I would agree with that 100%, because it is true. You can be joyful in whatever situation you're in. I just want to show. I want to show you guys this picture. So I am blessed with a mama who was full of joy and laughter my whole life, and really gave me. I mean, I am my mama's son. She was outgoing and fun. This is the picture of her with my children.
Aww.
And this is at her memory care.
Wow.
And this is my mama. That is her. I love this picture. This is, I think, about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. I think it was right before. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly when it was. Might have been before COVID, so it might be 2.5 years ago. But anyway, I love that moment that I was able to capture with all of them laughing hysterically, because that is my mama, and that we have been able to, even now in the late stages of Alzheimer's, when she has trouble even knowing who I am, we still have times to laugh together. She tells me she loves me, and those moments make all the difference out of what is a really seemingly horrible, bad situation. But I will always treasure those moments, right, and all that. So I just want to use that to say, because I was kind of chiming on to what you were talking about, Nancy, and that is that we go through rough stuff, we go through trouble times, we go through all that, we do. But you know what? We don't have to stay there, and we can turn that into something good. And I'm just going to tell this really quickly. When my mom and dad first moved into independent living place before my dad passed away, and then my mom moved to the memory care, they were both having memory issues, and we took them for my dad's birthday over to Sherry's restaurant. And actually it was Father's Day, Sherry's restaurant. This is a month before my dad passes away. And they both order milk, and we're getting pie. And so he's asking my wife, now, why are we here, Leah? Why are we here? Well, Curtis, we're here for Father's Day. We're here to celebrate you. Okay, great. And so they both order pie and milk. And when the milk comes, my dad looks at the waitress and goes, that is amazing. How did you know I wanted milk? And she goes, and she just rolls with it. Oh, I just knew it. I felt it. And so I knew, and it was such a funny moment, even though he completely forgot in a minute and a half that he had ordered milk. And then they hand one to my mom, and she looks at my wife and goes, Leah, did I order that big milk? And she goes, yes, you did, Betty. And she goes, okay. And she just laughed and she smiled. And I thought, you know what? Such a joyful moment, but both of them were in this situation where they really didn't know what was going on. So I'm just trying to add to your comment. Go ahead, Nancy.
Well, what I love about all of these stories is, when people lose memory, Alzheimer's, dementia, they lose so much of themselves, right? They lose their personality, their memories, but neither of your parents lost their laughter. Neither of them lost their ability to connect to and smile and be with that joy in those moments. And I think that's so cool. And I think it's it just demonstrates how deeply rooted laughter and joy is in each human, right? Because as things are disappearing, the thing that was still there was still the ability to connect to that.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. And I don't want to speak for Michael Ray. He hasn't made it back yet, but I just want to say another man who is doing amazing things in a situation that some people would think with his daughter, they would think was a horrible situation. But I completely side with him and his joy and loving the moment and loving his family and loving everything that's going on in life, because he has chosen that perspective. Yes. And that makes all the difference in the world. Yeah. It makes all the difference in the world, right?
So much joy to so many people. I mean, that's just, yep.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm hoping at some point he's going to make it back on. But Nupi, I don't know if you want to start laughing first again or what you want to do. But I tell you, you are just a joyful person. And I told everybody at the beginning, I love to surround myself with people like all y'all that are joyful and lift me up. And I'm a pretty happy, upbeat guy, right? But you guys make it so easy. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for being my friend, all of you. But Nupi, I just it's a blessing to work with you too.
Oh, Russ, thank you so much. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm just giddy the whole time. But it is such a precious gift. And I think when you connect with people and it's it's what joins you together, and it's just beautiful. It is magic. That's how I describe it. And there's nothing. I remember it was a connection. Actually, it was with you, Nancy. We were literally on the phone, and it was like proper. I couldn't breathe. We couldn't breathe because we were laughing so much. And it was just to the point you like snort laughter and really like silent laughter. You know, the whole thing was shaking. It was just, I love that actually. Right, come on, we need some silent laughter now. Perform.
Perform.
That's how it's done.
We need Usama. I mean, it's 2 a.m, Usama. Come on, you should be laughing hysterically the entire time.
I would love to laugh, but actually the security guard just knocked on my door a couple of moments ago because it was way too loud.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, some people bring you champagne. Some people send the security guard. I mean, when you're
I'll be like, I would have come to this party. Oh my god! What the hell?
I didn't realize you changed it. I don't know, but I have a perfect place for a straw now.
Oh, wow. You look
I think
so
I used
pretty.
to have this outfit and hairstyle when I was a kid, actually.
Monkey Brewster.
Very ridiculous.
Oh, that's too funny.
Totally ridiculous.
Well, Usama, we don't want to get you in trouble, so you don't have to laugh loud. But you know, this is what I love about every time that I get a chance and am blessed to be able to talk to you. So uplifting, so joyful. Whether you're laughing hysterically or you're hiding from the security guard, you're always full of joy.
It's like Rob said, you find the joy in even the tough situations.
Oh, it's starting. I can feel it.
Because here's the thing. The thing is, a lot of times, I mean, when we sense, I mean, of course, when we think of laughter, actually, at the same time, we think of contentment and fulfillment. So sometimes of actually whatever the hardships or whatever. So at the same time, I mean, also as Rob Howze, when he described it, actually laughing at difficult situations, that's actually a definition of patience as well. So now it's like in order to deal with it, it's like finding yourself by being better, being better version of yourself by laughing at it, by having fun with it. It's like, okay, is this what you got to show me? Okay, what's more to come? What's more to roll? What's more to go by? And when we go with that attitude, it basically generates our best attitude of life. I mean, wherever the focus, the energy, and the laughter goes along with it, we'll be able to rise from ways we've never expected. So this is how I generally roll along with it. And of course, learning from all of y'all. And I can't laugh as loud because I don't want to get in trouble. So.
Wow, we have a problem when you're going to get in trouble for laughing.
I know that is bad. But before we move on, Rob's got to jump. So I want to let him say a last word before he takes up. Rob, tell everybody how to get in touch with you too.
Look. First of all, love these freaking people right here, man. Listen, this is humanity right here, baby. Okay? Like, this is humanity at its best and evolving to where our species evolves and doesn't go extinct. Like, these are the people that do it. I'm just happy, man. LinkedIn, that's where you can find me. With these crazies, okay? You can find me right on LinkedIn.
So you find one of us, you find the rest of us.
Yeah. These crazies, they've gone all little joy and happiness and all that crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. Okay, LinkedIn is where I'm at. I love you guys. And listen, my last words are this: love yourself and love other people. If you do that, that's it. Love yourself. Look in the mirror. Say, I love me. I know things aren't working out the way you wanted to work out, or you got expectations hasn't been met. Whatever. Be grateful for who you are, what you have. Love yourself, love others. Those two things. If everyone just focuses on working on those two things, what will happen? Loving ourselves make us help better people, the better people to be around, and loving others allows us to push it outwards. It's a good thing. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
That's it. That's it. Hey, I can't tell you how much we appreciate having you on. No, you got to roll. Thanks, man. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
Thank you, Rob.
Bye.
Well, I tell you, Ingrid, I want to bring you back real quickly here because, I think that he just talked about value, loving people, and really caring about people around you. You're an excellent example of that. And, so much about laughter isn't just crazy, insane laughter, but it's, really just loving and caring, like the heart's flowing from the two. And so how important is that to you, especially in community and all of us, sharing together?
Well, if you know me, I'm all about Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. And I really am behind cultivating that community, connecting with others on a less superficial level. And laughter is such a big part of that, because it allows you to connect heart to heart. Victor Borg once wrote a quote that says, "Laughter is the closest distance between two people." That is the most important thing to me. And I've lived and loved laughter all my life. If you can speak to my family, they'll tell you, if they hear me laughing, they don't even have to check. They know that I'm watching the laughing show, which is what we call it in my house.
Yeah, well, it's funny because some people laugh and some people laugh. And I really like how you're always laughing.
Yes, I laugh.
I love that. Yes, it's funny because I grew up in a house filled with laughter. And but now I get like Usama when it gets past, because I'm a 4 a.m. guy, so it gets past 8 o'clock and I'm already starting to get tired and go to sleep. And so I watch any kind of show that I'll just start giggling, and my family just looks at me. My wife and my daughter look at me and they're like, I said, I know it's not funny, but for some reason it's really funny at the moment because I can't stop laughing. I just love that. I love when you get tickled to the point where you're crying and you can't hardly breathe, like the two of these that are making everybody laugh hysterically. Brian. So is that a what is that? Is that a bat?
Bat.
No idea.
I think it's a fire dragon.
You just like it.
Fire dragon something. I don't know.
It doesn't much matter really what's on our faces, but
it makes us laugh.
It makes us laugh.
Yeah. Well, and see I think that's it. You don't really sometimes just the act of actually just something tickling you and making you laugh is so amazing, because it does really. There's so many things in life that we can dwell on that are not bringing happiness and laughter. And I just appreciate all of you because you are bringing happiness and laughter. Brian and Nancy, tell everybody about the Laughter and Joy on What's Good Wednesday and Shout Out Saturday so everybody can tune in.
All right. So the easiest thing to do to find us is to QR code us. Oh, where are we? Are we going to get dragons on our face? Wait,
no.
If you get behind here, we might. Does dragon go to our face?
No, it's not working.
All right, I tried. So
it's okay.
But we are live every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Saturday mornings 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And really, what it's all about is radiating positivity, bringing people together, connection, support, love. What's Good Wednesday is come tell us something good. Then Shout Out Saturdays, shout out someone who shout out someone who made a positive difference in your life, right? Like, just like Rob was saying, if we love ourselves and love on others, like, it's just, we have to concentrate on not bringing hate, right? We don't,
right.
That to me is really important. And so we do our two shows because while people will thank us, they don't understand that we receive so much from them, so much more than they're giving us, that it's like a sacred pleasure. And that's the reality with almost any type of giving you do, right? You always get more than you give. And so even in like the worst moments for me, right? I posted about what's been going on. I can do something for someone else, like make that post and they see it, that lifts me up. Doing it for someone else is a huge, dose right? We as humans want to see one another succeed. We want to support one another. It's just in our DNA. We want to be connected. And so I was fortunate enough to, meet Brian when I came on and become part of the Voice Your Vibe tribe and be able to create that space that we do every week. So come join us. The big thing is that, we don't have planned guests. Anyone can join the show live. Anyone at any time can be live. You can jump on like we are here with us on either of the shows, on What's Good Wednesday or Shout Out Saturday. So come join the fun. Come get a dose and, come join the amazing community that is the Positive Vibe Tribe.
Yeah, if you click on this QR code right here, it'll take you to our link tree, which may not work actually with that on. It'll take you to our link tree. You can find out what's going on in terms of the shows. If you want to get Voice Your Vibe gear, anything that's going on, it'll all be there. But Nancy pretty much said it all. It's just all about bringing community together, and we've been needing that for so long. And I love how there's so many creators out there bringing people together and shining the light on others. And we just got to keep doing it. We got to keep doing it because, as Russ shared in the beginning, incredible thing happens when we come together, and it's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
Amen. I agree with that 100%. And of course, everybody can get in touch with you on LinkedIn. Is that the best spot?
LinkedIn is the best spot. If you're desperate, send some smoke signals. We can reach.
Speaking of smoke signals, before we totally get shut down, Usama, you're next. Give us your last word and how we get in touch with you.
First and foremost, man, it was just like a lot of fun, but I was just keeping it together. But otherwise, I would have been screaming all over. But yeah, LinkedIn is actually the greatest way to find me on board. I mean, LinkedIn, when it comes to LinkedIn, everything, even on Instagram and whatnot, available 24/7. And I always ended with this way: need a friend, text me; need a laughter, call me. Need money, we can discuss that behind closed doors.
And LinkedIn is definitely the best place for you, right, Usama?
Yep, sir.
Right on. All right, and Nupi, you're up.
Yes. Oh, this has just been gorgeous. I'm just soaking in. I'm literally soaking in all this happiness and just gorgeous feelings. Thank you so much for having me on tonight, Russ. Or today, whatever the time is. God knows. So you can find me on LinkedIn, Dr. Nupi Arora, the Glitter Practitioner, as well as YouTube, the Glitter Practitioner, and Facebook, the Glitter Practitioner, and Instagram. Funny enough, it's the Glitter Practitioner.
Just the wild.
All right.
So
yes.
You.
And last but not least, Ingor van Rooi.
You can find me on LinkedIn. That's the best place. Just do that.
There you go. Good laugh to end the show. I want to I'm so blessed to have all of you in my community, have you as friends, and be willing to come on. Just have so much fun. And I wish we could have got Michael Ray in here to laugh with us, but his reception was clearly not going to do it today. He tried, and but I just want to give a huge shout out to all of you, everybody watching, whether you're watching live or on replay. Please connect with these individuals. Go to their shows. Go to their content. Connect with them on a human to human level. It's amazing how much your life will be enriched by just being in community with these people. I'm getting all choked up. So anyway, but thank you everybody so much. I do appreciate you. This will not be the last time that I ask you to be on one of these shows, and bless all of you guys. Anybody have a last word before I send you out and wrap it up?
Love you.
Love you.
Join us Saturday. Come on, let's do it again Saturday.
I love Saturdays. It's great to meet you, Inga.
Love you guys.
Great to meet you, Usama.
You too. Thank you.
Nupi, I couldn't click the button to get her off. Okay, so listen, thank you. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. I just appreciate you all. I wanted to say, as I always do, #1000 thanks, because you are all amazing people out there watching. You take your time, whether live or on replay. I know how it works. Not everybody can watch live. Please share this out. Please share this out with your community, because these amazing people, you have got to know these amazing people. I want to remind you that the best way to get in touch with me is russhedge.com. russhedge.com. Remember, I'm trying to connect with as many people as I can. Please subscribe on my YouTube page. Best way to do that is to go to russreels.live. russreels.live will take you right to the YouTube page, and you can find all the old content along with new content of all my live streams. Love to have you check that out at Russ Reels Live. And just remember that when you're out there, be kind, love people, laugh, smile. You know what? When you smile and you bring joy to other people, it's going to come right back to you, because you know what? It's such a blessing to be able to share in this life, love with other people, and just to be able to laugh and have fun while we do it. So until we see you next time, I just want to say, have a great day and a great life. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.